You got to love Governor Tim Walz, the Democrat of Minnesota. Governor Tim Walz, Democrat of Minnesota. I mean, the Democrats in Minnesota with one vote, they codified abortion rights, paid family and medical leave, sick leave, transgender rights protection, driver's license for undocumented residents, restoration of voting rights for people when they are released from prison or jail, wider voting access, one-time rebates, a tax credit aimed at low-income parents with kids, $1 billion investment in affordable housing. I mean, on and on and on and go. All these things were done by a small Democratic majority, a Democratic governor. In other words, the entire state is controlled now by Democrats, and the people can feel it. They made it happen. Well, Governor Tim Walz appeared on with Chuck Todd, and Chuck Todd, after speaking to him about the Republican debate, pointed out that his good friend, the adjacent governor, didn't have much to, was actually sort of endorsed by this Democratic Governor Tim Walz, because he just wanted to say of this entire pack of people running, this is the best that the Republicans have to offer. And he's a good guy. But I want you to understand, and I want you to see how Tim Walz walked the rope, the tight rope, being nice with a Republican for the humanity, but at the same time ribbing him very hard because this Republican candidate is just as MAGA with the things that he's saying, from a 6-week abortion ban to quite a few other things. Check out how Tim Walz take care of it, and then we'll take it on the other side.
And by the way, Burgum got an unusual endorsement at the Iowa State Fair last week from a Democrat, Governor Tim Walz of Minnesota. Walz said, "I'm not a Republican," he told the New York Times, "and I'm not going to vote in the Republican primary. But if I did, I'd vote for him." Well, Walz was in Iowa as a surrogate for President Biden, and he joins us now representing the Biden campaign. Governor Walz, didn't mean to sandbag you there with your Doug Burgum endorsement, but you guys are neighboring governors. Quickly explain your working relationship with him.
Yeah, well, Doug is a friend, and it's kind of sad to me to hear that interview you did, which was a good one, asking all the hard questions. We've worked together on really important things that governors do, whether that's a flood diversion around Fargo to make sure that the seasonal floods of the Red River don't hit, and then agricultural issues. But look, Doug wouldn't answer the questions that need to be answered, and you were asking what's going to come out of this debate. The minute they all step on the stage, the American people have lost. Are they going to debate who can ban the most books? Doug, he didn't tell you this, but he signed a 6-week abortion ban, which is hugely unpopular and simply wrong in America. So, yeah, we're friends, but I hate to see it go down this road. Those are very simple questions you were asking about the president, about the indictments. And so I was a little bit tongue-in-cheek. And the sad part is I do believe that Doug is probably the most normal of these. There's a pretty weird group of folks going to be on the debate stage. Doug's a pretty good guy, but he's trapped in a Republican Party with no ideas.
Tim Walz nails it. He doesn't let the governor get away with it. He goes ahead and he points out that in as much as he's a good guy, remember, that's a weird group of people that are running for president. And if this is best you can do, hey, well, it's okay. It's the best you can do. But again, Tim Walz, with what he's done, prove when Democrats and progressive Democrats are in charge, what are the things that can get done to actually help people, the humane kind of policies. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number 1, subscribe to our channel. And number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.